up, guys? It's your boy, Barca Boy 103. Just finished watching the match, and Barcelona lose the Clasico 2-1, but lose it in absolutely embarrassing fashion 2-1 at home. I cannot believe we have lost this game. We lost this game because of two reasons, in my opinion. Firstly, Marc-Andre Ter Stegen in goal, shocking on both goals. And secondly, I think Xavi's substitutions have cost us, even though Xavi really had nothing much on the bench, although it has been better than recent matches. The starting lineup, it was Ter Stegen in goal. It was a back four of Araujo, Christensen, Inigo Martinez, Balde. Midfield three of Fermin, Gavi, Gundogan. Front three with Cancelo, Rant, Torres, and Joao Felix, with Joao Cancelo playing more of a right mid, 4-4-2 in defensive transition. And then we went to more of a 3 at the back when we were attacking. From the first minute until about the hour mark, we battered Real Madrid. We absolutely slaughtered them. We were all over the place. We were destroying them. We hit the post twice. Joao Felix missed a 1v1. Araujo missed a good chance. We were killing them. But yet again, the main problem this fucking season has been Barcelona not finishing their chances. On top of that, what are Real Madrid famous for? Long shots. They have great players who can take good shots from distance. Oh, I know. I'll let them just shoot openly. Christensen, poor. Should have closed down Jude Bellingham on that first goal. And again, if Jude Bellingham doesn't score that first goal, I don't think Real Madrid will go on to win this game. Maybe they could have gotten the draw at the end, but they wouldn't have won this game. It was 2 lucky goals. The touch from Modric on the second goal as well was so luckily, just skims over Inigo Martinez's head. Then of course Ter Stegen poor on both goals. You could say the first one took a last second dip, but Ter Stegen got a hand to that. He went for a slap instead of a punch. Dreadful. Second goal as well, just close your effing legs and it's blocked. It's simple as that. Comes out way too late as well. Look, I am fuming that we've lost this game, but we've been here time and time again. The past 4 or 5 seasons, we've lost the first El Clasico, and basically all of them we've gone on to beat Real Madrid away. Of course, it could be a Clasico final in the Spanish Super Cup. It's not all, dead now. We are 4 points off the top of La Liga. Atletico will win tomorrow. We're going to drop down to 4th place. We got the Anoeta next week. Then we have a double header at the end of this month, end of November, against Girona and Atletico, both at home at the top of the league. To win this La Liga title, we're going to need a big push. All of our difficult games are going to be away when we hit the new year. We have Bernabeu, we have Metropolitano, we have Girona away as well. We got to go to the Benito Villamarín. There's so many difficult games coming up. This league title is looking super complicated, and it's all down to individual errors. Again, we battered them. I tell you what, man of the match, without a shadow of a doubt, fuck Jude Bellingham, it was Gavi. Gavi was absolutely magical in this game. Had Vinicius, Bellingham, and Kroos, and Tchouaméni, and Valverde in his back pocket. Fermin Lopez was absolutely brilliant, but yet again, he's hit the post 4 times in the past 2 games. This man, I cannot believe he missed that chance, but he spun Toni Kroos in this game. I think if we come to this game fully fit, we win this game. Again, Lewandowski just coming back from injury, same with Raphinha. If I think we had our starting lineup as well, we'd kill Real Madrid. This Real Madrid team is not good. They're all about moments, and we gave them the moments. That's why they won. This team is not good. They're not good. They're a top 4 team in La Liga, sure, but they are not a good side. If they come up against a fully fit Barcelona team, we smoked them. Imagine we had a proper right winger instead of Joao Cancelo. I'll tell you what, we gotta get into player ratings because I got so much to talk about. But again, for me, this game was lost because Ter Stegen goal was absolutely diabolical, and Xavi's substitutions were not the right moment and were not the right personnel. I think Lewandowski coming in makes sense. Why bring on Romeu? Romeu, again, he's been shocking the past 2.5 months. The worst Barcelona player over the past 2.5 months. I am not even exaggerating. I'd take Roberto and Alonso over Romeu right now. He was that shocking. Lamine Yamal and Raphinha substitutions were fine at that point because we already committed forward and our wingers were tired in Joao Felix and Joao Cancelo. Let's now discuss the players individually. Again, Ter Stegen gets a 1. Shocking. I think Araujo right back in mid-7. I thought he played well. Locked down Vinicius. All his highlight was him getting subbed off and shushing the Barcelona fans. That was his highlight for this game. Christensen, unbelievable, 8. Inigo, so good as well. Give him a 7. Even though I must say, overall, from the team performance point of view, the passing is so sloppy yet again. It feels like these players know each other but don't at the same time. It's so sloppy. Anyways, Indigo 7, I thought he was absolutely brilliant. Should have scored, of course, when he hit the post. Balde 6, I think he was quiet but had a good defensive performance, but nothing going forward. Gavi was a 9, unbelievable. Gundogan 8, unbelievable. Fermin Lopez 8. That midfield 3 was magical. Cancelo, give him a 6. I think in the first half he was probably a 3. Cancelo, yet again, shocking performance on the ball. This man is absolutely piss poor at the moment. I think I counted 4 completed passes from Cancelo. He'll run back, he'll help Araujo on the right hand side, win the ball back, give it away immediately. His decision making is shocking. He then sits there and complains when he doesn't get a through ball to him. He's absolutely all over the place. Second half, pulled into it, made some good runs in behind. Again, didn't really have much to do down that right hand side, but I think that first half, shocking yet again from Cancelo. I think he was definitely the worst player in that first half for Barcelona. Ferran Torres 6, I mean, he just was just an extra man in there running away, graveyard shift. Felix probably give him a 6. I think on that run as well, why didn't he pass to Ferran Torres? As soon as he nutmegs Rudiger, takes a touch, sent Ferran Torres through. He took 2 touches and ended up losing it. And by the way, Lewandowski, we have got to ship this man to Saudi Arabia. If Julian Alvarez has that release clause, Barcelona should be absolutely all over it. Lewandowski is finished. At the top level, I think we're at a point now where he finishes the season. We don't extend his contract, or I think his contract ends next season. But get me Victor Roque. Victor Roque in January is going to be an absolute revelation. And I would not be surprised come March, let's say hopefully, inshallah, God blessing, we're in the round 16 quarterfinals of the Champions League. I would bet some good money Victor Roque is going to be our starting striker, because Lewandowski right now is looking absolutely dusty. Romeo shocking. Raphinha, this man cannot dribble to save his life. What was the main criticism I had for Raphinha last season? He came up in big moments, credit to him. I think his play in the final third is decent. My biggest criticism of him is dribbling, taking on defenders. Yet again, they didn't do that. Lamine Yamal came in. I mean, he had not much to do. He had to get good passes to Raphinha for that bicycle. Romeo should only be playing Cadiz and, Las Palmas at home. All these other games, he should not be playing. Anyone that's between 12th and 20th at home, play him. Other than that, keep on the bench. Look, I'm absolutely gutted. I'm absolutely devastated. I cannot believe. I'm still in shock we have lost that game. But, Messi Ballon d'Or Saturday, on Monday, so I'll feel a little bit better then. But, I'm not too gutted, because I know that Barcelona are the better side. I know that fully fit, we would smack Real Madrid around. We've got 2 more Clásicos left. We lost our first Clásico last season as well, and look where how that turned out. Again, it all comes down to what happens at the end of the season, but this team needs to continue, move forward. Anahuato away next, absolutely monumental game. We do have a week off, which of course will be very important. Hopefully we can get Koundé, De Jong, Pedri all fully fit, ready to go for that game, because that game is so imperative now to what happens in this La Liga title race. Like I told you guys a million times, I'll say it again, I think Girona will drop off soon, but right now, Barcelona, we've lost our first game of the season as well. I forgot to even mention that. It is our first loss of the season. I know some of the draws I felt like losses in Mallorca, Granada, Getafe, but this is our actually first L of the season. And it's come unconvincingly again. It's come very luckily for Madrid. A swervy long shot and a tap in from Bellingham gets them 3 points. I am still flabbergasted at how we've lost this game. But I know fully fit this squad can do damage this season. Again, we have unbelievable players. I think Xavi, so for Xavi today, I think the problem is that his subs weren't that impactful and kind of cost us a little bit. But again, he can only do what he can do with. I think his starting lineup selection was absolutely spot on. Again, in the match preview yesterday, I picked this lineup to be my lineup, and he chose it. He didn't go with the thing that I thought that he would go with, Romeo and the pivot, and don't start Fermin Lopez. So credit to Xavi. I think he's done well today. I think the subs you can't really blame him too much for, and again, the lack of finishing. This team needs to fucking fix up their finishing. I'm sitting there in the first half. We've hit the post. We've hit the post twice. We've missed a breakaway. We've been robbed of a penalty shout. This team is so poor in front of goal this season. It is pissing me off. Like, we are not scoring chances that we should be scoring. It's not like we're expect us to score 3 goals a game. That long shot should be top bins every single time. No. But when you're in 1v1 situations where you should be scoring, finish them. Again, I have to highlight this. Fermin Lopez, he hit the post 3 or 4 times in just the past 2 games alone. Absolutely unbelievable. But again, I'm not going to lose my head too much. We're still early on the season, not even halfway through. I think we have 10 games played in La Liga. Let me just check real quick. But if this is halfway through a season or we're well past the halfway mark, I'd be even more gutted. We're 11 games in. God, you know, Atletico Madrid have 2 games in hand on anyone. So if you have, they'll go with 28 points. We're gonna be 4 points behind Girona, Real Madrid, and Atletico Madrid. Of course, we do have the Madrid game, Atletico, at the beginning of December, I believe. So we're going to need some other movements happening to get back to the top. It's still in our hands, technically. We still have to play, of course, Madrid away as well. We still have to have a double header against Girona and Atletico Madrid. So it's not all lost and done quite yet. But again, it's a big blow. Hopefully the morale will be continued on in the week coming up, because again, I know this team is good enough. We played a good game up until the 70th minute. Then we dropped off. We're trying to just, you know, secure the 1-0 victory. I think the defensive shape and structure was absolutely brilliant today as well. In the end, in these 5 moments, in these opportunities, we ended up slipping it away. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you drop a like on it, and of course subscribe down below. Leave your thoughts on that down in the comments below as well. What your thoughts on it? What do you think about the result, the performance? Are you confident about Barcelona in the rest of the season? But this is going to sink in for the next few days. Once Messi wins the Ballon d'Or on Monday, I'll probably feel better. And then we push again to the Anoeta. I think having no midweek game is crucial, by the way. Hopefully this team get in training, get some players back fit, wipe this Madrid game away, and focus on the big games coming up before the November international break. Champions League against Shakhtar away, and then of course Anoeta as well. I think Alaves, if I'm not mistaken. But let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Subscribe, drop a like, and I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Take care, and as always, Visca Barça e Visca Catalunya.